We have a little deja vu in New England. After Wes Schweitzer retired a few weeks ago, the Patriots had one roster spot open, and they decided, we're going to sign an offensive lineman and a guy that's been here before, Yasir Durant, on a one-year contract. He played for the Patriots back in 2021, and we're going to break that all down. Welcome to Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. But before we do that, I got a little challenge for you guys. I did a little bit of homework over the weekend, and I looked at the most subscribed videos that we've gotten, most subs that we've gotten in each one of these videos, and the number one is 46. I think we can absolutely smash that. Last month, I had the most liked videos, and you guys put 1.2K, and the most was 400. So I got a little challenge. Let's get that to 100. Subscribe to Patriots Today, because when a signing happens like this one, it's not too big, not too small, but we're breaking it all down. So make sure you subscribe to Patriots Today. Okay, so Mark Daniels, it was a little late one. It's about 9:30 on the East Coast, and Mark Daniels of Mass Live tweeted out the Patriots are signing Yasir Durant to a one-year title. He won the championship, a one-year deal. He won the championship with the DC Defenders in the UFL. Yeah, this is where the time where the UFL season ends, and you're kind of bringing in all of these new guys. And he was also named to the All-UFL team after starting every single game for the Defenders at left tackle. And one interesting thing, ML Football apparently was the first to get on the news. I thought they were just an aggregator, but I guess they got sources now. But welcome Yasir Durant. He's a veteran, 27 years old, and a big boy, 6'7", 330. When he played for the Patriots back in 2021, I mean, if you go watch the tape, he didn't play a lot. He played about 95 to 100 snaps for them. He was the backup, but he played with the Belichick era, and he was defending Mac Jones as the quarterback, and we all know Mac Jones. But since being with the Defenders the last 2 years, he has been successful. This is kind of like, all right, you didn't do well in your first year in the NFL. You're going to go into the UFL and absolutely dominate. And when you make an All-UFL team and you win the championship, NFL teams see that. We could see a lot of the top five, or all of the teams were looking at some UFL players that kind of spotted, and Yasir Durant was one of those guys. And I'm glad, because when I watched him back in 2021 with the Patriots, it wasn't great, guys. I'm going to show you guys the stats in a second, but it's great to get a second chance. And I love that the UFL has given these guys an opportunity to have that second chance. It's spring football, so you get better, you develop. You're playing against people that didn't make the NFL, so you get after it. You develop as a player, and he's 27 years old. He's not a kid anymore. So he now goes back to the Patriots on a one-year deal and a possibility to get back into the NFL. He was one of the most sought-out players. If you go on Bleacher Report right now and you find a list of the top 10 players that should be on an NFL team, he was the top offensive lineman. And being with the Patriots already, I think that kind of helped him, and now they get one of the best offensive linemen from the UFL. Now, his first NFL stint was not great. If you want to go right now on Twitter for Taylor Kyles, he tweeted out pretty much all of the film. He played in that one game against the Tampa Bay Bucks where the Patriots did end up losing that game to Tom Brady. We get it. But then Brian Hoyer was also the quarterback for the game against the Jags. Those were the two games that he played the most for the Patriots in 2021. But 6 games played, and it wasn't that great. In only 6 and 95 snaps around there, 3 pressures, 3 sacks allowed, 59 PFF grade, a run block grade of 56, all in the 50s, and it's just not NFL talent. You could see that he was just getting bullied out there, and he was not ready. I mean, it was 4 years ago. He was 23 years old. He came into the league coming out of Missouri, and he needed to learn. He needed to develop, and that's what the UFL was. He played the last 2 seasons, and his stats skyrocketed. They played 10 games in 2025. This is this year. 79 overall grade, 73, 82 pass blocking grade. And in 10 games, you saw in 6 games, he had 3 pressures with the Patriots and 3 sacks allowed. In the UFL, 4 pressures in 10 games. You could see him developing, just getting better at his craft. The real question is, can it translate to the NFL? Because you're playing against this is spring football. The NFL is a different demon, people. An absolute different type of demon. You go over there, like quarterbacks, they can survive. We remember P.J. Walker, and then he came into the Panthers and wasn't that great. It is rare to see a UFL player succeed in the NFL, but when it's not a skilled position type player, I think that you have your possibility. Plus the size. I mean, 6'7", 330 pounds, you get him. Like, I wish Dante Scarnecchia was still on the Patriots as a coach because he would probably teach him up well. Remember what he did with Trent Brown? Remember what he did with Nate Soldier? Yeah, we'd need a guy like Dante back, and I think he would help him, but that's not the case anymore. But hopefully he can be a good, solid backup for the Patriots. And we're going to break that all down because the Patriots' offensive line needs a lot more development, a lot more depth. But I'm going to ask you guys, go down in the comments right now. Grade the Yasir Durant signing. I know you see that Durant, you're like, ooh, Kevin Durant. No, it's Yasir Durant. They're both pretty tall, though. Give me an A, B, C, D, or F. We're going to keep breaking it down, but first, 4th of July is right around the corner, and you're going to be cooking out. You're going to be grilling. You're going to be having a party out, and get your Patriots shirt today. Rep the country. Rep the 4th of July while also repping the Pats. You want to wear a T-shirt out to your cookout? You can talk about the Patriots. Talk about their new revamped team. Talk about Mike Vrabel, and you could do that by getting your shirt today. Chatsports.com/PatsUSA. We'll have that in the comments and description of today's video. Get your shirt today. It's a pretty cheap T-shirt, too. All right. So the Patriots, like I said, they desperately need depth at the offensive line. You look at the starting five and you're like, okay, yeah, that's really good. Will Campbell, your first-round draft pick. You signed Garrett Bradbury, Mike Owenu, and then you signed Morgan Moses. So your tackles are very well. But that's why you signed Yasir Durant, to be your backup. Because right now, Vidarian Lowe is your backup left tackle. And if you guys remember him last year, I never beat around the bush. This guy was just horrid. He was getting to Jacoby Brissett. He was letting guys get Jacoby Brissett all the time. He was letting people get to Drake May, and that's why Drake May was also trying to make plays with his legs, because Vidarian Lowe was his left tackle. That's why you drafted Will Campbell, because you needed that. I mean, a pass block grade is 66.9. 33 pressures, people. That is terrible. You need a better left tackle than just Vidarian Lowe. And I know, you also need some at left guard, and that's why you just bring in someone else to have a little bit of depth, because there's also a big possibility that your offensive line is not going to stay fully healthy. You have to have good backups, and that's where Durant comes in. And also, we got a little bit of problem at left guard because Wes Schweitzer left. He retired. So now you have Cole Strange, which was a possibility of being a trade candidate because you declined his fifth-year option. So you needed another left guard. You had Wes Schweitzer, but guess what? He retired. So now it's him. It's now Strange. It's CD So. But Yasir Durant, he played a lot of both left tackle and left guard. He was playing right guard with the Patriots, but you could see these snaps. This was 2024. He played all of left tackle in 25, and he succeeded. But if you have that versatility where you can play both, and you can see right here, 227 snaps at left tackle, 293 at left guard. He was playing both, so he knows both. And I don't really know if Cole Strange is going to be that guy to be your starting left guard throughout the whole entire season, because we haven't seen him play a whole entire season. You see 2024, 2 games played. You go back to 23, around 10 games played. He hasn't played a full season since his rookie year. So Durant could get some spot. Now you have Jared Wilson that also you drafted, and if he doesn't play center, you can move him into that spot, but you need some more depth at your offensive line. Now, you signed Yasir Durant, and the Patriots have a full roster right now with 91. Yeah, you have Williford Penny, who gets the exception. That's why you're at 91, but I'd still like to see the Patriots sign a veteran left guard. And everybody keeps talking about it, and it's Brendan Sheriff. Yeah, he's 33 years old. He was with the Jags last year, but you can see it. 17 games played, 0 sacks allowed. I think it would be great to sign him as one of a veteran left guard, because you need someone like that. You have to have someone like that. So I'm going to ask you guys, do you think the Patriots should sign another left guard, or do you think they should go just how they have it? You have Cole Strange, you have CD So, you possibly have Yasir Durant, or also Jared Wilson kind of playing. You could move him into that left guard spot. Once again, I'm going to ask you guys, do your homework. Do your homework. Let's break the sub record on this video. Let's get more than 46 subs. So make sure you're subscribed to Patriots Today, because we're breaking all things Patriots, news, rumors, and whatever happens. So make sure you subscribe today. And as always, let's go Pats.